We're going to go on to The Independent now. Another big corporation's marketing department steps in it. Josh.
Yes, Costa Coffee defends the mural of a post-op trans man after boycott threat. So a photo was put up online, but it actually turns out it was from last year's Pride, where Costa had painted one of its vans, and a part of it was of a surfing, there we go, a surfing trans man.
I feel seen.
Yeah, exactly, with their surgery scars from having their breasts removed.
This was from last year, but it's just been, you know, it's one of those things where it's suddenly gone viral.
And they've defended it, but as people have rightly pointed out, this is encouraging, arguably, this practice of people, of young women, you know, having their bodies damaged forever. And then now we're seeing more and more people detransitioning.
It's very strange because I saw this in a Ben Sherman shop the other day, a photograph of someone with a mastectomy, a young woman who's had her breast removed. And you just think, well, how do women who have been through breast cancer, have had to have a mastectomy, feel about this kind of, where they're twisting the idea of this mutilation as being something positive and life-affirming. And then you've also got all those detransitioners who now say this was the worst mistake they ever made. This is rather more complex.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't people who don't have a mastectomy and feel like it was the right choice for them. But this is a very muddy area.
Yeah, we're certainly seeing. I mean, the age that some of the kids are being sort of funneled onto these transitioning programs, being given puberty blockers and drugs that can, you know, even if you decide not to transition, they can leave you sterile, can leave you with you know, malformed genitalia. I'm not speaking from experience here, but you know, to be pushing that, so many of them then want to, you know, have made the wrong, feel that they've made the wrong decision and want to detransition. And obviously in the 80s and 90s, you know, when I was at school, we had fads going through the school, double denim, people got mullets, it was ridiculous, but you could grow them out. You know, even people regret tattoos. But something like this, I mean, you see the detransitioning forums, people saying, well, when will my breasts grow back? And it's heartbreaking, and I really think it should be, I mean, obviously for some people, you know, sterilising them and surgically mutilating them is the best option and protects them or whatever. But I think for a lot of them, it doesn't, and we need to tread very carefully with it.
That's the issue, isn't it, Josh? I mean, the idea that the removal of healthy body parts being promoted by a coffee company as something that is progressive is kind of scary. And an aspiration, exactly. It's odd, isn't it?
Well, it's more not, but it's dangerous, arguably. Yeah. And certainly when we don't know how many detransitioners are going to be coming out over the next years, sort of as they get deprogrammed from this ideology and realise they've made these terrible mistakes, life-altering mistakes. And it's so frustrating because these companies are just so in it, and they, you know, you could just see.
Well, they don't understand it because Costa has said this is just about being inclusive.
They're deferring to, but even when they make the decision to do this stuff, and not Dr. Martens also having a similar thing, and it's just like they don't get it, and also they're just constantly. You just think that the adults in the room would pay attention.
No, but they've been told that anyone who objects to this kind of stuff is just a hateful bigot.
Yeah, you hate hateful bigots. I'm all for it. I think if left-wing people want to transition their kids, that's great. Take yourselves out of the gene pool. I don't know. And also, this has got to be the easiest boycott in the world. I mean, I'm going to boycott this coffee chain. Where am I going to go? Oh, the one next door. I mean, there's the coffee chain.
Well, you can't go to Starbucks because are they still donating their money to mermaids?
They donated a lot of money to mermaids.
Really?
So you're running out of coffee shops.
Nero?
What about the machine in Wetherspoons? Can I still use that?
No, I think they donated to something dodgy. I think Tavistock or something. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? OK, they didn't, by the way. OK, we're going to move on to The Guardian next.